Hey there, guess what? We have something awesome to tell you.
We are so excited to announce that the Product Boss is officially part of the HubSpot Podcast Network family. I mean, I am just jumping out of my chair with excitement.
So excited because the HubSpot Network is the audio destination for business professionals, and their love language is the same as ours, business education. You're listening to the Product Boss Podcast, the go-to podcast for product business owners wanting to increase visibility and scale their sales while building their dream life.
We are beyond excited to be a part of the HubSpot Podcast Network family and locking arms with so many other highly respected business shows that sole purpose is to help small businesses worldwide continue to thrive and grow.
Like Goal Digger with Jenna Kutcher, the Success Story podcast with Scott D. Clary, and Online Marketing Made Easy with Amy Porterfield.
So listen to The Product Boss and more shows like us on the HubSpot Podcast Network at HubSpot.com/podcast network. Shh. Can you hear that? It's the sound of the holidays. Yep, they're coming. Actually, you might even say they're already here. Everyone with a product business knows that this right here, right now is the prime opportunity to gain some traction in your business and generate significant revenue. And Mina and I, we want that for you. Okay. We want that for you. And that's why we put together the Product Boss's Guide to Getting Holiday Ready checklist. We call it a checklist, but it's so much more than that. It's your crash course for getting your business holiday ready so that you can have an amazing Q4, right? That's Q4. Now, we've packed it full of checklists, planners, tips, resources, and our very best advice for making sure you're ready and prepared for a successful holiday season in your business and into the new year. And my friend, the best news is it's yours for free, totally free. So consider it a holiday gift from us. Just head over to theproductboss.com/holiday ready. That's theproductboss.com/holiday ready to grab your Getting Holiday Ready checklist and get ready to sell your way through the holidays. Welcome to the Product Boss Podcast, where we're dedicated to helping product-based business owners turn into revenue-generating, successful, happy product bosses. I'm Jacqueline Snyder.
And I'm Mina Kunosita. Together through digital courses, coaching, and masterminds, we've helped over 50,000 students from startup to multi-million-dollar businesses scale their sales while blending in their dream life.
It gets lonely out there in the product business world. We fully believe a business shouldn't be built alone. There's room at the top for all of us.
So let's get scrappy and creative together, Product Boss, to be profitable, make more sales, and grow your visibility.
Are you ready? Let's dive in. Hello, friends. We are so excited to welcome all of our product bosses here today. We have another great episode for you, and this is going to be another shorty but goodie because we are still talking about how you can save money and make money in your business right now. And a couple episodes ago, we talked about how a penny saved is a penny earned. Right? And today we're going to talk about a really quick way in which you can generate some quick cash, have a cash injection into your business. We're seeing a lot of our multi-stream machine students use this method, and we wanted to share it with you as well.
Yeah, for sure. Like all of our students in multi-stream machine, what we teach them is test and try. So this is a little kind of like mini experiment, which is my favorite thing about it, is that you get to experiment a little bit about like if you like it, if you don't like it, if it was successful, if it's not successful, so you're really able to kind of play around with a little bit of experimentation in your business.
Absolutely. So I know so many of you come to us, like our students, our community, everyone comes to us and says like, I'm on Instagram. How do you make Instagram work? Like, where's your magic ball? Like, what's Mark Zuckerberg thinking? How do we make this happen? Well, we have no idea what he's thinking.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
He's blocked our calls.
We're like on a red flag list at this point.
Unsubscribe. But, we say that with, all joking aside, but, the thing is that one of the things and what we love about working so closely with our students is that we get to really see what's working right now. And so no matter how many followers you have over on Instagram, we are seeing our students use story sales. Okay. We're going to
Mhm.
call it story sales. And this is something that we're doing. And we'll talk to you a little bit more about that, that we're using. And we've seen people make, $800, $4,000, with not that many followers, but they're able to sell in their stories. Now, if you're
Yeah.
like, this sounds like an amazing idea, how do I learn more? Our multi-stream machine students have this access because they have access to 2K in 30 days, which is this mini course that we've created. But for all of you in this time during the holiday season, we know that you're looking for those cash injections. You're looking for those quick wins of sales as well as how to save money. So if you are interested and you want to learn more about our mini course called 2K in 30 days, you can head to theproductboss.com/30 days. And we actually will give you examples on how to do a story sale and so many other really creative ways of making money in your business right now. So one of the things, and some of you out there might know what a story sale is. Some of you might have seen it and not even known what you're doing or what you're seeing. And then some of you are like, tell me more, right? You're getting out the popcorn and just chewing on it. So, Mina, what is a story sale?
So it's basically like a sale, a sequence of photos in order for you to sell your goods on Instagram stories. And then you have like the prices and things like that. But it really is all it is taking photos and showing what's available and accessible to your customers and to get them to buy. And it's all done in stories. Like there's no posting on your feed, there's no live, you're not even going live. All of it is done within your stories. And you know how stories stay they stay up for 24 hours. Then sometimes you do have to repost if like, let's say an item is gone, but that quote unquote Instagram stories sale only lasts for 24 hours.
Right. And so this is great for our friends out there that say, but I'm an introvert, or I don't want to show my face, or I don't want to speak to camera. This is a way that you can create an opportunity for the people who follow you to be able to buy from you in real time.
Mhm.
And the beautiful thing about story sales is it's almost like, okay, let's go back to, QVC, HSN sort of realm. Okay. So when they're selling now, they're selling live, but let's just imagine it in this way. They're showing you the product, they're telling you all about it. And they're like, we only have, 100 of these left. Oh, we're
Mhm.
going down to, we have 75 left, 50
Yep.
last minutes, it's going to go away.
So see what Jacqueline's saying about, let's say, but you're saying it in image, right? So
Right.
100 left, 75 left, 50 left, sold out. Those are all done in images on
Right.
stories.
So the cool thing about story sales is it's exciting to your customers. They're going to find it. They're going to discover it. They're going to be like, well, this is cool. I can buy off this, I can understand.
They don't have to talk to anybody. If they're introverts, Lord knows I ain't going to chat with somebody to buy something on QVC.
Yeah. So you'll see it on stories. They'll also be able to see what's available. They are going to figure out what quantity it is. And let me tell you, my friends, they don't know how many people are on your mailing list, how many follow you, any of that. They don't care. They don't know. So if you say, only 10 left, and you're like, I only ever made 10 and only have like 5 people following me on Instagram, they don't know, they don't care, right? But 10 to them might feel like a
They don't know anything that's happening on the back end. So for example, let's say you sell $0 worth, because that can happen too.
Mhm.
Well, life goes on, and 24 hours later, you know what? They had no idea that you did not sell out. They have no idea that you still have those 10 in stock. They had no idea how any of that went, which is so great, because the thing is that you can just try it again at a different time. So
Yeah.
there's experimentation without having to be like live, and answering to crickets, because they have no idea what's happening in the DM.
As the Product Boss has grown, Mina and I have gone from being intensely connected and always knowing what the other is doing in business to building out a team and learning how to layer in different levels of communication among all the different team members.
We've learned from experience that when there's a communication breakdown between the different roles of the business, the customers are the ones who may suffer the most. And that's not what we want at all.
Nope, not at all. We prioritize and strongly value great customer experiences from start to finish every time.
Creating great customer experiences starts with having a full picture. And having the full picture starts with having teams that are connected. HubSpot helps your team stay and feel connected. They can finish each other's sentences, sales pitches. Yep, it's that kind of connected.
Yes, and the HubSpot CRM platform is carefully crafted from the ground up, designed to unite your data, apps, and teams in a single, easy-to-use system. So instead of wasting valuable time tracking down information, your teams can spend their time having conversations where it matters most with your customers.
Learn how HubSpot can help your business grow better at HubSpot.com.
So the cool thing about story sales is it's a way to engage with your customers. It's a way for them to follow along throughout a 24-hour period to see what's available, what their offer is. And like, they might keep checking back, like it's an auction or it's something like that, where people are just like, ooh, what's for sale? Oh, there's only X amount left. Like, they're tracking it, especially if they're true customers. It's a great way to interact with them. It's a great way to make cash injections because listen,
it's a great way to get them to share about you because they're like, ooh, I need to tell my sister about this Instagram sale.
Maybe they share it on theirs, or maybe they post and be like, oh, look, I've been wanting this blanket forever. Go ahead and
you know how many times I say to Jacqueline, go watch their stories. Like, it's literally like an easy way. It's like flipping through a catalog, you know?
It's sharing quick bits of information. And remember, social media is meant to be social. They want you, like, the whole way to succeed. This is what Mark Zuckerberg told us actually when he left me that voicemail.
Really?
Just kidding. But I'm good at it.
Hey, Jacqueline, Mark Zuckerberg here.
Social is for sharing, right? So social is for you to share with someone else. That's why they created the little paper airplane so you could send it to someone else. Like Nina and I send things back and forth to each other all the time. Even in text message, we send it to each other. So, I mean, think about all the last time you saw a funny reel and who you sent it to. Right. So the thing is that we want things to be shareable online, and we want them to feel scarcity. So they're going to feel scarcity in terms of units. They're going to feel scarcity in terms of time. They're going to feel scarcity in terms of like FOMO, like fear of missing out and what are other people buying. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to be like, what's the next drop? What's coming?
And you don't have to show your face. You're literally, doing this fun experiment to see if it will work. And the thing is that what I love about Instagram stories in this particular sale is it's for 24 hours. So you can try it again at a different time and it could reap completely different results, right? Because the thing is that people might be online at that particular time. So you can just repeat it a few times because it's an experiment where, like I said, nobody knows what's happening, but it's only within a 24-hour period. So then it's just like, ooh, it is fun. And it's like something like a fun experiment for your business.
And someone like me who I hate to sit passively by and wait for people to find my website or wait for people to find me on Instagram. Like, I do not do well with sort of the wait. So I will always go out and get people, always pull them in to try and do that. Now, if you
we should talk about that for a bit, is that it actually you have to send people, like, let's say you had an email list, you would tell them you're having an Instagram sale.
Right. I was going to say that we'll teach that inside of the 2K and 30-day course. But the thing is that for me, you all might have a website out there and it might be crickets, right? Oh, people aren't buying. Or you are on Etsy, or maybe you're on Fair right now and you're trying to get noticed and you're kind of just waiting. You're waiting for them to come. Now, what I like about story sales is that you'll get immediate feedback that you get to post and that people who are watching might bite. Like it's like fishing and you're waiting for them to like bite onto that worm on the hook. And so I like it because I'm doing something. Now that could be, another issue that I have. Like, I always need to feel like I'm doing something, but we've seen it work for our students. And exactly what Mina said.
If you're going to do it now in fourth quarter, of course.
People are looking
proactive.
For gifts. Yeah. And this could be a time that it's a 24-hour sale that you offer that's sort of similar to maybe discounts you'll give for Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
You do it on a weekly basis, really, if you wanted to.
If we think about back in my day when Twitter started and nobody was on it.
When I used to send out chain emails for sharing.
When I actually use a stamp and mail something. No, but back in the day with Twitter, and Southwest Airlines is one of an early adapter onto that platform, they specifically had offers for their followers on Twitter. So you actually went to Twitter to follow Southwest because they would have like flight sales. You can get things for cheaper. It's like today only for Twitter users, you could get X off and like get a really great flight deal. So it's the same idea. You're rewarding your loyal customers, you're rewarding your loyal followers to follow you on this platform and then get these really quick offers that, they work or they don't work. You test and you try. But I will tell all of you, if you made one sale today via Instagram, I'll bet for those of you who feel like you're doing all this effort and all this work and nothing's happening, making one sale will make you feel pretty darn good. So I want to kind of wrap this with we challenge all of you, okay? We challenge you right now in this holiday season to attempt to do a story sale, okay? And let's try and get one sale. Anything past that, you're going to be blown away by and surprised. But I'd love to see if you can get one sale and you're going to test and try. And when that happens, or when you post your story sale, make sure to tag at the product boss. Let us know your wins. And if you're like, but I still don't know what I'm doing here, we wanted to offer you 2K in 30 days. That mini course is going to teach you ways to save money and make money. And that's all at theproductboss.com/2K.
Yep. We'll see you over there.
Thank you for being here and listening all the way through the Product Boss podcast. If you love our show and it has helped you in any way in your business, would you mind doing 2 things for us? Subscribe to the show so you never miss an episode and leave us a review. Reviews help other product entrepreneurs know that this is the place to be to grow their businesses and realize that they're not alone. And we know that you all know that a 5-star and honest review helps you sell more products to more people. So you know that your reviews help us reach more listeners around the world. Remember, what we give is what we receive, and we are all about helping each other in the Product Boss community. We are all in this together. We would be so appreciative of you if you could take the time right now to subscribe, leave a review, and even share this episode on social or someone you know so we can impact more lives. And remember, subscribing means that you will get notified each time we release a new episode so you never miss a thing. You have helped us grow and climb into the top 10 of all marketing podcasts, and together we can keep climbing. Thank you, friends. And remember, there is room at the top for all of us.